talking to a man consistently for 2 weeks, gone on 2 great dates, and then all of a sudden he goes 24 hours without reaching out, only to hit you up the next day with a "good morning, beautiful" text. What's your next move or response? What kind of man are we talking about? Are we talking about like a business-oriented man that's getting to the bag? Or we talking about some loser that's at home all day and has nothing to do? Some guy that goes to work and comes home and that's it. That's all he does in his life. Who are we talking about? We got to figure that out first. What kind of man we talking about? Because this is crazy. If your friend didn't talk to you for a day, would they be demoted from friend to associate or stranger? Just one day. Not a week, not a month, just a day. Would you feel some type of way if that were just your friend, somebody you've known for a while, even a new friend, somebody that you just met this year? They go a day without talking to you. Would you be as upset? I feel like we weaponize our pain and our trauma. We use that as an excuse for our ridiculous requirements in regards to romantic relationships. This is a classic example of anxious attachment. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have attachment styles, whether it be anxious, avoidant, secure. Your attachment style being activated is literally just your inner child feeling scared, feeling unwanted, feeling abandoned. Let's use context clues and comprehension skills to break this down. You've been talking consistently for 2 weeks. You've been on 2, not 1, but 2 great dates. She didn't say they were just regular. She said they were great dates, which means that the chemistry was there. There was compatibility. You truly enjoyed each other's energy. You've been talking consistently for 2 weeks. You've been on 2 dates, which means after the first date, you were willing to see where it could go. You were willing to meet again. In this dating climate, second dates are rare. I haven't been on a second date in years. They've made it to 2 dates. And then bro, I guess he's busy for a day. How does that minimize anything that has happened prior? The 2 consistent, consecutive weeks of communication, the 2 great dates that you went on together, the incredible conversations that we've been having. How is all of that minimized because he didn't say anything to you for a day? One day, not a week, not a month. One day. How does this warrant a negative response? And I'm asking from a genuine space. I'm asking from pure curiosity. He wasn't rude to you. He didn't say anything crazy. He didn't try to get sexual too soon. You getting green flag after green flag after green flag, then all of a sudden you don't hear from him. And that's a red flag? I don't think he did anything wrong. There's nobody that I talk to every single day. Sometimes I like to be in my own bubble. Sometimes I like to do my own thing. Sometimes I'm so busy running around that time gets behind me and I don't realize, damn, it's been all day and we haven't talked. That doesn't mean that I like you any less. I was just busy. And I know people are going to say, well, you could have said, hey, I'm busy, I'm running. You could have said, why do I need to say that? Why is it not already understood? After 2 weeks of consecutive communication, 2 great dates, isn't the reservoir being filled? Or is it every day the reservoir is emptied like a dam and you got to rebuild it again? Personally, I feel like that's a red flag. Getting upset because you haven't heard from me for 1 day is a red flag. And I feel like that's an attachment issue that you need to deal with, that you need to unpack.